Reedy Creek Fire Department.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ryan Thomas. I'm an ENP, Emergency Number Professional and Communicator with the Reedy Creek Fire Department in beautiful Lake Buena Vista, Florida. I've been with Reedy Creek over 3 years now. My 911 career spans approximately 12 years. I'm here today to ask that you consider including 911 dispatchers and public safety telecommunicators into the definition of first responders in State Statute 112.1815. Allowing dispatchers to be included in this statute would not only recognize dispatchers for the real work that they do every day, it'll also give access to the mental health resources that are so desperately needed in our profession. As of right now, both federally and on a state level, dispatchers are still considered clerical workers, and that couldn't be further from the truth. It's time to recognize dispatchers for what they are, and that is the first responders. During my dispatch career, I've been told multiple times, you're not really a first responder. They say, you sit in a chair all day and talk on a phone, so really, how bad can it be? And it's so difficult to explain exactly what we do in the comm center and how the trauma affects us dealing with phone calls. The best way that I can describe it is this. The units in the field are watching the movie, but the dispatchers are reading the book. We both experience trauma in very different ways, but we still experience it. Now, while I may not be physically on the scene, I'm on the phone gathering information for my responders. I'm reassuring my caller that they're doing a great job, and I'm also providing life-saving instructions for the patient. However, with new emerging technology in 911, we are approaching the time where dispatchers are potentially going to be seeing with their own eyes the scene. With advancements in text and video to 911, the everyday stress of the job combined with this new media has a potential to take a 20% turnover rate in emergency communications and skyrocket in the near future. Across the state, and especially here in Orange County, 911 centers are already dealing with staffing shortages. Dispatchers are expected to do more with less and are still held to the same high standards. It's tough to sell to recruit to 911 with high stress, long hours, and low pay. That's why we must do our part to make sure we're taking care of our own and treat dispatchers as the first responders that they are. To summarize, as dispatchers, our every day is someone's worst day. People don't call 911 when they're having a great day. We are there to reassure them, provide instructions in their time of need. But who does 911 call when they need help? That is why the past adage of walk it off and deal with it needs to come to an end. We need to do what's right by our dispatchers and include them in the definition for first responders in State Statute 112.1815. I appreciate all of you for allowing me to speak here today. It means more than I could ever put into words. Thank you again.
Thank you. We have a question, Representative Hawkins.
Madam Chair, not a question, just want to say thank you for the service, and I think it's been too long.
I appreciate it.
I can tell you a classmate of mine this morning, I was notified, filed the bill, David Barrero in the House, so I will support it when it comes. A lot of times you're not only the first call, but you're also dispatching to our law enforcement and telling them what to do. So there's two sides of the story, but thank you for your service.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Senator Torres.
Thank you, Madam Chair, and thank you, Ryan, for all that you do. As a retired cop from New York, I know that the paramedics, EMT, is vital to everyone when they get the call and when they respond. Your training is just like some veterans in medic or the corpsmen out there in the field treating our veterans in wartime. I think that the recognition is past due. You should have had this a long time ago, you know, for the work that you do. I also feel, and it's a comment, because I feel folks don't understand the technology, the advancement that these young people or these 911 operators go through. They're the first line. They're the ones who get the call. They're the ones who have to keep that person on the phone and instruct them what they need to do. So in every aspect, you got to give them their due and understand the pressure, because at the end of the day, they go home to their own families and look at their loved ones, and they realize the job that they do day in and day out. So I thank you, and we need to support you, and I will support a bill regarding this. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. We appreciate you being here.
Thank you so much.